Da 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 da. Fuck!
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Mediocre Company podcast, episode 20, special episode. It's going to be that. Certainly going to be that.
Specifically,
You know, Clayton, there was not enough tongue action in that. So I feel like you're just missing out.
If your tongue hasn't left your mouth orifice, you're not doing it
come
right.
So
I'm leaving the tongue to you boys.
that's true. I've been told I'm an expert tonguer by my music teacher.
Music teacher.
Yeah, when you play an instrument, tonguing is how you get the notes out. Come on, Andrew, I'm cultured.
Is a vagina an instrument?
It can be, because boy, can you get some sounds out of that.
Okay.
Are we recording?
Yes, we are.
Oh, okay.
Good. So we're doing our second trivia episode, and this one is going to be with, like, stupidly overpowered characters, and it's going to be wild. Andrew has left the room and mouthed silently that he was going to, so I probably wasn't going to say that. But I have some news, and I feel like he should be around, because, spoiler alert, one of them's a George R. Martin hat, and he's going to love it.
For fuck's sakes.
So, we will fill, because editing and stuff. Clayton, oh, he's back. Alright, good. You didn't miss anything. There was definitely no news spoiled.
Okay.
Alright, so I've got a couple pieces of news. First off, we had the first dick pic for the new show Titans.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to look at Robin, and he looks pretty good.
We also got to look at the other two randos,
Yes,
right?
Hawk and Dove.
Yep.
Whoever they are.
Not Hawkman.
Not Hawkman,
Hawk.
just Hawk. He is, I think
Not,
he's just...
not Connor Hawk.
Nope.
Just Hawk.
Hawk. They look fine. I'm looking forward to watching the show when it comes out. I don't know. We still don't know if it's canon or not, but...
Yeah, that's gonna, again, dictate
Determine,
if
yeah.
I watch it or not.
We got the first look at Sophie Turner, kind of all phoenixed out.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, personally, I think she still looks hot. But that's just an obsession I have.
Mm-hmm.
We got... I read an article about Batfleck possibly leaving during the Flashpoint movie. That's going to be his last one. Which is probably means they're going to reset their entire universe. I hate to see him go, because I did like him in the movies. He does play a good Batman. I saw some articles about Jake Gyllenhaal taking over, which I think is kind of interesting.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. We'll see, I
Yeah.
guess.
We had
I was relatively skeptical about Ben Affleck as Batman, and he turned out awesome, so I don't know. But isn't it, the last time I heard it wasn't even confirmed he was leaving, it was kind of like just like in the air, so.
Yeah, and the article that I read way back when was totally just speculation and rumor, so I have no idea how true that is.
Yeah.
So we got an animated trailer for an animated Spider-Verse movie, which I think is kind of cool.
Is it the Miles Morales one?
Yes, it is.
I thought
That's
the
all.
animation was, like, beautiful.
Yeah, really well done. Really well done. We got the Jessica Jones Season 2 trailer that I put in the chat that I assume you guys didn't watch.
I watched it.
Yeah! You watched it too?
Yeah, it was a while ago, so like don't ask me to quote it or anything. But,
I
like,
don't
yeah,
remember.
I saw it.
Yeah, I just know Kilgrave was there.
Was he?
Yep.
Okay.
Again, that's like the only thing I remember. Andrew, you should be sitting down for this one.
Hats?
Yes.
Yes!
He was wearing another hat. George R. R. Martin, sporting some hats. Yeah, that's how Andrew feels.
God damn it.
We got a New Mutants trailer, which was, spooky. We got a little more look at Maisie doing things.
She wasn't really doing anything, just like kind of like looking spooked.
True.
Unless I saw something different than you did.
No.
Very spoopy.
Much spook. Punisher
Oh,
Season 2
spook.
greenlit. Ready for
Good.
good things.
True.
And then we all talked about this. The fact that Arrow can't use Deathstroke anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little annoying, but I don't know why that's a big deal. Like, it's probably purely because the Warner Brothers doesn't want better ratings from the Arrow show.
Or like, I don't know, maybe they don't want confusion, but
Yeah,
then
I
like
guess.
they're already double using the Flash,
yeah.
and like
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't know. I
They
just
double
it
use
pisses me
Superman.
off. Yeah.
It's weird.
I think people are like,
Is it like 100% confirmed, or is it like
Yeah,
yeah.
like 110%?
yeah, he's not going to be in the second half of the season.
I don't
which
know.
is
I think if you're watching these shows, especially 6 seasons in, you have even the minimal amount of knowledge to discern the difference
Yeah.
between TV and movies, and that they're not connected.
yeah, you'd like to think some people can piece that together.
And like, it's not like, oh, Deathstroke's in 2 things. I'm not going to see any of them.
Yeah, that would be an absurd declaration.
I don't know. I don't understand.
Yeah.
And it pisses me off, but whatever.
Yeah, that's all the news I have. I don't know if you guys have anything fun and exciting to bring forth.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, because that was a few
And-
days ago.
And happy Kwanzaa, you fucking, you racist fuckers.
Yeah.
I saw that going a very different way, Clayton. I'm very proud of you.
What, do you think I was gonna be racist?
Yes.
Never. Never, ever.
You've never done it once, so I don't know why I'd be shocked by it.
It's never made a final cut.
Nope. We're gonna do our trivia episode.
Nope.
Damn it!
No, we're
I'll
not.
show myself out. We're gonna do our Battle Royale episode
There
with
it is.
stupidly
There you go.
strong characters. So if this is your first time showing up to us, I apologize. How it works is we each come with 3 champions.
Did you say we each cunt?
No, I said come.
No.
I think you said cunt.
All right, we each cunt with 3 champions. We're gonna randomly pick a number, and then we're gonna go in turn and place that whatever champion we want in the slot number on the double elimination bracket we have created. The last champion standing wins. It's gonna be our usual win-lose thing, where the winner gets to pick their customizable intro, which I forgot again. Fuck. And the loser will get to have theirs picked by the winner. Let me introduce each. Fuck.
Oh god, this is
You
great.
never practiced, it's been a while.
It's been a while. Hi, everyone. Sitting next to me on a couch is he who has not seen Rick and Morty,
But who has?
but who now has finished Rick and Morty. Swapping places with he who has not seen Rick and Morty inside my laptop is just Clayton. And then I am here, whoever feels the need to give my name.
Eric, who is better than Clayton and Andrew Wire.
Yes, sir. That is I. So those will change after this next episode.
Maybe.
Maybe I'm still gonna win. If I do win, I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna mix it up. The way we're gonna be doing this is we're gonna have about 3-minute timers. I think that's good. That's what we did last time.
Sure.
Yeah,
Just whatever we did
yeah.
last time seemed
Yeah.
to work well.
The 2 people are gonna debate and talk about them fighting, and then we're gonna have a vote. Majority wins, and they go on and go on. The battle arena is set up of like a Pokemon / Pro Bender arena, Clayton, where anything anyone will need is gonna be there, so you don't have like random advantages.
It's neutral for all
Yes,
contestants.
exactly. So I think from that we will start the draft. Who wants to go first? Clayton, you spoke first.
That was a sound.
You're going first. All right, your number I'm picking for you is slot number 5, which you can't see. So which character would you like in slot number 5?
Yo, do you want to send a picture of the bracket so I can actually see what's going on?
I guess if you want to be like challenging. Hang on.
I mean, it'd be nice because, you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and avoid getting my people to go against each other all the fucking time like I did last time, so.
Well, that is just.
Maybe I would have won
Obscurity.
last time if I saw the bracket.
Well,
So
Andrew,
someone sent it to me.
it was in the chat.
Was it?
I found the picture in our chat.
Oh, okay. Stupid.
All right, there it is, Clayton. 5 is not the very first round, but it's in the second round of all the people, and it's gonna go up against a random person you pick. So
Okay, 5. Alright, I see it. Let's do. So am I just saying, like, which person I want to go there?
yeah,
Aurelian Sol there for now.
Aurelian.
I won't have to give anything away yet then.
All right, Andrew, care to draw one? Andrew is drawn slot number
7.
7. Who
Where's
would
that?
you like to place?
So that skips ahead one round.
So yeah.
That's as high up as I could start right
Yes.
now. Might as well throw Goku in there.
Goku. If you didn't hear our last episode, we each gave one champion away. Clayton said Aurelian Sol. Andrew said Goku.
And we had a couple ground rules as well.
Yeah.
So each of us kind of picked one who shall not be named, just for the nature of overpowered but not impossible.
Yeah.
So some of the people that we said can't
Ooh.
compete include One Punch Man,
Yep.
Dr. Manhattan,
And I
Mr.
said,
Six-Foot, like,
yeah, Miss
Yeah.
Miss blah 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 blah.
and then also general rule, no like
Gods,
gods /
deities.
creators of that universe.
Yeah. So I drew slot number 2, which is the one that gets to go up against Goku.
Oh, you're fucked. You're
So-
fucked. Come on, hit me with your best shot.
I
I
think.
refuse to lose. I'm just letting you know.
Okay, by that I'm gonna pick one of my unknown champions. His name is Bloodwraith,
Who the fuck is that?
and he is wielding the Ebony Blade, which is his primary weapon of choice. Clayton, your next slot is going to be.
a World of Warcraft character?
Nope. He's a Marvel character. That's the Kristoff one. Your slot number 3.
Number 3.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Okay, let's do... Silver Surfer.
The Silver Surfer. All right, Andrew.
Numero uno.
Number 1, right up there. Who will be facing the winner of 8 and 9?
Okay, let's go, Red Death.
Red Death.
Yep.
Don't know who the fuck that is. All right. I have slot number 4, which is going to be taking on the Silver Surfer. So I think I'll stick something cosmic. I'm going to go with Adam Warlock. All right. Clayton, your next person is Number-
Darth Nihilus.
number 8. Who?
His name is Darth Nihilus.
Darth Nihilus.
Do you need help spelling that?
Nailus?
No.
Okay.
Nihilus.
Hilus. Cool. Andrew? Hopefully you pick 6 and not 9, but
I picked 6.
perfect.
6.
Nice. Who do you want to go in your last slot?
I have one choice, right?
Yes.
I am picking Red Lantern Supergirl.
Red Lantern Supergirl. That's cool. Lantern Supergirl. And then I get slot number 9, and he was my giveaway, and that would be my boy Blackagar Boltagon. All right. So, first battle is going to be Darth Nihilus against Black Bolt. And I'm going to do a quick Google search because I want to be prepared.
Oh, you haven't already done it? Come on, get on your shit.
I've been writing the things down, Clayton.
I did this, like, before we got on call.
You didn't know what characters I had.
I did the ones that we knew.
Yeah, well, I'm looking up the one I don't know that I'm fighting against next.
I guess. I didn't think it through. Fuck off.
Oh god, this is fucking ads. Oh jeez, I'm not a fast enough reader. I think we'll go ahead and wing it. Alright, 3-minute timer. I will get ready.
Okay, wait, so it's Nihilus versus Black Bolt?
Yep.
Okay, alright, shit. Well, not shit. I just wished Black Bolt went against Silver Surfer because that was an easy win.
Yeah, well, I picked someone that I could definitely take him on. Alright. Ready when you are, Clayton?
Just let me, oh, never mind. You can't see me. I cracked all my knuckles, but,
Hot.
okay. I'm ready now. I realized that it didn't make much of a difference in the end.
Alright, I'm gonna start the timer now. Well, I mean, Black Bolt's just gonna start flying. He's gonna levitate because he can.
Okay. It's Dark Nihilus this whole entire time is draining your life force just passively because that's what he does. So every single second you're in this fight, you're becoming slowly weaker and weaker. His first move is also to immediately blast the antenna off of the top of Black Bolt's head with lightning, force lightning, which he's very, very strong with.
I'm gonna go with the fact that Black Bolt can manipulate energy and electrons. I'm not sure if you guys are fully aware, but lightning is electrons, so he's just gonna easily backhand it, and then he's just gonna fly higher. Eventually, your life force sucking is not gonna be able to hit him.
No, it's not true. You can do it across the universe.
Okay, well that's a little overpowered.
That's the point.
I mean, overpowered is the name of the game.
I know.
Boy. You can't get away from me.
So he's gonna then stay hovering about and give you a little whisper and just fire down a pulse of particles and electrons down towards him. A little bit of like a, hey.
It's a good thing I'm completely made of energy and that doesn't really do anything.
Oh, awesome. He just dismantles you and destroys you. He can
Not
manipulate...
electron energy, force energy. You can't manipulate the force.
How do you know? The force is inside everyone. Obi-Wan Kenobi said it.
Midichlorians and electrons are very different. I know, but Black Bolt's brain and electrons are two very different things. You don't conduct electricity specifically with midichlorians.
Black Bolt can manipulate this unknown particle that interacts with electrons, and he can manipulate electrons. I don't know what this unknown
particle... He's not a force user.
You don't know that.
I know that.
Yeah. Alright, well, okay. So you just take the big shot of a blast?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, not, like, completely unaffected. Like, it definitely, like, knocked my armor down, but, like, you know, I didn't take any physical damage, so I'll just get back up and probably start pulling you down from your high spot with the force, grabbing you probably around the throat, because I'm the Sith and a dick.
That's fair.
And start pulling you in. For good measure, maybe I'll throw a lightsaber at you and see maybe you'll dodge it, maybe you won't. I'll leave that one up to you.
I would say a dodge of a lightsaber is pretty easy. Honestly, if I were Black Bolt, I would just whisper something and shatter the lightsaber hilt.
That's possible. That's fine. I mean, I don't really need the lightsaber. It's more for good measure than anything else. How's your life force feeling? Are you starting to feel a little bit sick and tired, losing a bit of durability and stamina here?
I mean, he is an inhuman, which gives him the general higher strength than normal humans. So I feel like he's probably like, he would be the equivalent of having a slight cough. You know, he's a little uncomfortable, but like not 100%, maybe like 90% at this point in time. Oh, time's up. That was a fast 3 minutes. Jeez. Oh, fuck. All right. I mean, I'm gonna vote Black Bolt.
Yeah, I think we're both gonna vote our own people.
So I have to decide.
Yeah. Who?
I have to go with Clayton on this one.
Darth Nihilus. Black Bolt will drop down to the first.
I think he gave more reasons why Black Bolt is outmatched, and you were more on the defensive the whole time.
Yep, that's fair. I mean, I got screwed off with infinite expanding energy draining. That's pretty strong.
So another...
Darth Nihilus consumes planets, so, I mean, like...
Yeah.
One person's not really out of the realm of hurting.
Another point to make is all other competitors in the tournament are watching the battles.
Yes, that's a good
point.
point.
So they can see this happen, and as the tournament progresses, they become more knowledgeable of their opponents.
Yep.
Correct, yep.
So,
100%.
We'll move on to the next one, which is Red Death and Darth Nihilus. I'm starting the timer in 3, 2...
Wait. Can I have, like, 15 seconds to quickly look at who the fuck Red Death is?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Speed Force, good. Okay. Shit. Alright, so Genius, human strength, time manipulation, Speed Force. Okay. So he's a speedster, basically, is what I'm going with here.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna start the timer in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, are you aware of who he is? Are you aware of his identity behind the mask?
Not... No. Oh, is it Barry Allen?
No, it's Bruce Wayne.
It's Bruce
Oh,
Wayne.
Yeah, so Red Death is also known as Red Death Batman. So basically, how Red Death came to be is the smartest man alive, the world's greatest detective, killed Barry Allen Flash, stealing his Speed Force, and became a combination of both Batman and the Flash. So what this man has to offer is he has genius intellect. He's the world's greatest detective, wealth, he's a master of every known form of martial arts, as well as all the powers that come with the Speed Force. So time travel, dimension travel, superhuman speed, stamina, reflexes, agility, regeneration, so on and so forth. Another thing he has going for him is he just watched the last fight, so he realizes that Mr. Darth Fucker is stealing life force. So guess what? You know what comes in handy as a person gets drained over time?
Yeah,
regeneration
probably counters the life force, so I think we're like even on that front.
Okay, so how fast is your Mr. Dude?
I mean, I'm gonna say not Speed Force fast. The first thing he's probably gonna do is create just a barrier of electricity around him with the force for now, so he can. And by he, I mean I can try and figure out where the fuck I'm going with this. You wanna move?
Well, it's a good thing that one of the perks of the Speed Force is electrokinesis, manipulation of energy and matter. So, basically, he's just going to zoom on right past, phase right through your little barrier, infinite mass punch the shit out of you, and I think Buddy's done.
Yeah, you know what? I really have. You can cut it now. I think Red Death wins.
So,
Boom.
I can't come up with anything to counter that.
minute
I don't
52, bringing in Red Death. Jesus. All right.
Good.
Darth Nihilus falls down to a loser. Jeez. All right. After that, we have Aurelian Sol and Red Lantern Supergirl.
Okay.
So,
Oh, awesome. That's great.
all right. You guys ready? 3,
Yeah, sure.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Aurelian Sol he creates and destroys stars is his literal power. Supergirl is a Kryptonian powered by solar energy, so the first thing that's going to happen, or either way, the first thing that's going to happen is he's going to just take out a star. Anything near her powered by solar energy is now gone. She has no power source whatsoever, except for her Red Lantern ring.
How does he know that?
I do.
You do.
Mhm.
But not your guy, right?
Doesn't matter.
He doesn't have any previous knowledge going into this fight. Also, just out of curiosity, I'm just going to test your knowledge a little bit. How long does it take Aurelian Sol to create or destroy a star?
Depending on the size of the star.
Okay,
A dwarf star, easily, like, not at all. Takes, like, a second. A big star, probably, like, give him a minute.
Okay, so his first move is going to be to take out a star for zero reason at all?
Probably. I mean, almost everything's sustained off solar light. Nothing he's come across in this world has not been sustained by a sun, except for other cosmic beings. So, unless she is a cosmic being, which is a small bet, because he probably have heard of her since he's around since the beginning of time, a smart first move is just to take out the thing that supplies life to literally everything he's ever met.
So, I've read some of that stuff in the lore, but from what I've seen from gameplay in the game, as well as strategy guides and ways that he is combated against and also defeated, which can be by humans, a mere human.
The League of Legends is very different than actual lore. Everyone is depowered or overpowered in the League of Legends to make the fighting fair.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the people who are the size of mountains are equalized, so they're only like 6 feet compared to the people who are half a foot tall, who are now like 3 feet, to make it a little bit more fair. Aurelian Sol's nerfed hardcore going into that.
Okay, yeah, that's good for me.
He's at full power and is not in any way nerfed or held back like that.
So, basically, what you're saying is he takes out the star, blah, blah, blah. So, sure, that takes away her Kryptonian power, which I don't know how he would know she has quite yet. So, let's say he didn't know that. It's quite obvious she's just going to have her way with him, because she is pretty well a full-blown rage monster.
He's not immune to physical damage.
What's that?
Oh, we lost him.
It's not like
No, you're cutting.
he's a solar cosmic entity dragon.
That
time. He
is
makes
bad
Kryptonians
against
look
humans.
like younglings.
I think he's just been talking the whole time.
Hello?
I got
No,
younglings.
You cut out. We heard a couple words, and then all of a sudden you just said the word younglings.
I can't hear
Nope,
you.
you're cutting out. Mate, can you hear me?
Timer.
Okay, can you? Yeah, you're right. I should probably stop the timer. If that's what he's saying. All right, we'll give that one like another minute and a half. Clayton, can you hear us?
Hello?
Yep.
Hi, can you hear us? Can you? All right, so that's a no.
Can you guys?
We can hear you. You cannot hear us.
What?
Clayton,
Wait.
I haven't started the timer. I just started the recording again.
Hello?
Hi. Can you hear us? All right, and now I'm restarting the timer. Go.
Okay, so what I was saying is, Aurelian Sol's been around since the beginning of time and makes Kryptonians and their advanced, like, ancient civilization look like younglings to him. Anyways, what were we saying? I don't really remember where the argument was.
Okay, so at this point, I'll accept that Buddy magically knows that they draw their energy from the sun. So this is where the Red Lantern ring is going to come into place because,
Sure.
I mean, a Green Lantern, which is seen in the Justice League, has comparable power to that of a Kryptonian. So basically, she's still left with this superhuman strength.
Yeah,
So what she is going to do is she's going to use a combination of her strength, speed, stamina, and vulnerability, and she's just going to take Buddy to Pound Town. But then she realizes, yeah, he has circling little stars, and he's a very medium range attacker. So then she's going to stick to her freeze breath, her heat vision, and she's just going to stick long range so that his mid-range primary attacks aren't really going to do much to her.
Again, don't rely exactly on what you see in gameplay. He's very, very well nerfed in that as opposed to his actual power. He also can create singularities like black holes, which he probably would do about now to try and suck her into oblivion. And I don't know exactly how powerful the Red Lantern ring is because I don't know much about it, but is it powerful enough to get out of a black hole right beside you?
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
That's a pretty big sucking power in there. I don't know too much about black holes. I'm not an astrophysicist, but I do know that they kind of destroy literally everything they're near in a cosmic range, not in an Earth, a couple kilometers range. So.
That was the timer, right?
Yeah, that was the timer. Jeez. I assume you two both vote for each other.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I don't think Supergirl would have died by a black hole. I feel like she would just kind of get crushed and put out to wherever the black hole would go. I don't know. I would say completely moving your opponent to the other side of the galaxy. I'm probably gonna give that one a win for Aurelian Sol.
I agree.
So that means in the second round, Aurelian Sol is taking on Red Death, and the Red Lantern Supergirl has yet to find her opponent. Now, the next battle is Blood Wraith with the Ebony Blade and Goku.
Let's go, bitch.
I think I'm gonna lose this one, but we'll see how it goes.
You could start.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna start up the thing. I
All
mean,
yours.
his probable first initial move is to run up and try and cut you in half with his sword.
He's too fast.
That can cut anything. Yeah, probably. He'd run up to go take a swing, and then you would be gone.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not there, he would hold his action.
How's his long range?
Pretty not ideal, I would say. I mean, he's got a sword.
Yeah.
Boy, does he have a sword.
Mm-hmm. Just talk to me about the sword a little bit. What's that capable of?
And deflect pretty much any magical attack.
Okay, how's its offense?
Can cut through anything other than enchanted weapons and adamantium.
Okay. Cool.
And my favorite part about the sword is the wielder of the sword can't die.
Okay. It's a good thing Goku's not much for killing.
No.
He's pure at heart.
That's good.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, he loves a challenge, and he's all for the sport, so he'll probably just resort to the KOing.
Yeah.
So what's Blood Wraith? What are his powers like?
As a individual, he can sometimes harness dead, kind of like maybe a little bit of zombie manipulation.
Okay.
I don't believe he can just fully resurrect them, but if someone died near him, boy, could he command them to probably grab a glass of water or something.
Okay, so at this point, I'm not too intimidated by your contestant. So Goku's not even going to power up for this one. He's just going to stick to base form. So just to kind of give you a rough estimate, Goku's base form is approximately 3 million power level, much over 9,000.
Really?
And a strong farmer in the series was shown to have a power level of 4.
Okay.
So he's quite a bit stronger than the average mortal.
Right.
So just sticking to base form, Goku has flight, super strength,
Yep.
invulnerability. He's taken head on.
I don't believe he has invulnerability.
Not like full like
invincibility. He can be like penetrated.
Yeah, no, for sure. But what I was saying is he's taken a planet-destroying level blast head on and just knocked it off to the side.
Right.
So like he has pretty good defense.
Right.
So basically he sees this sword that's intimidating. We're not gonna fuck around with that. What's it called? The ebony blade?
Yeah,
No,
blade.
that sounds straight up intimidating. So he's gonna stick to his key blast, his instant transmission. So Buddy, I don't even think he could keep up with them. Even if the key blast didn't work because of this blade that absorbs magic, Goku's so fast he could teleport instantly anywhere where he could see or has been before. So he uses his power, just goes right behind him, devastating blow to the back of the head, knocked out.
I mean, if I watch you disappear, he would be on alert. And then the blade, it does, it like, the wielder cannot die. Oh, fuck, I didn't get the, damn it. The blade has a bit of a sentient in abilities.
This is all null at this point.
I know it is. I'd like to think it would help, but I think Goku's gonna win that one, but
I would agree.
Clayton, do you have any strong disagrees?
Goku kind of, he didn't really offer up anything that kind of like even touched him. So
no, this guy is my least strong of my champions. All right, Silver Surfer and Adam Warlock.
Alright then.
Oops. No. We're good. We're fine. Everything's... I thought I screwed up the bracket. Alright, I'm gonna start this in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so Silver Surfer and Adam Warlock are from the same universe. They're probably familiar with each other, so we can say, like, there is no... Not very much is going to be overly hidden from each other.
No, definitely
Silver
not.
Surfer is essentially invincible. Like, he's pretty much invincible, and he can manipulate matter with his mind as if it was nothing.
Yeah.
He can also travel to hyperspace past the speed of light on his little board there, which obviously he's going to bring into the fight. So he's going to start zooming around everywhere, bashing you in the head, probably manipulate matter. I don't know. You can try and put something out there if you want.
So Adam Warlock actually has something that he's resistant to time freezing and reality warping. So he probably the fact that you're manipulating matter all over the place and fucking with shit, it just wouldn't even faze him. He would probably first instinctively would be to command you to fuck off, because generally speaking the Silver Surfer kind of works for Adam Warlock. I feel like that wouldn't work. Then he
I don't think he's gonna take commands in a battle arena to the death.
No, then he would probably end up just firing some quantum magic blasts at him.
That's good. I don't think they travel quite as fast as Silver Surfer's board, so I'm pretty sure he's okay.
I disagree. Silver Surfer lives in the world of mass and not mass. What's the word I'm looking for? Classical stuff. He still has to move through space. Quantum mechanics and quantum magic is just almost an instant teleportation to where it needs to go.
Okay, and what exactly are these blasts made of?
Quantum energy.
Okay, so just complete straight energy?
Pretty much. Because he's got energy manipulation, so he would be able to just, like, fire it at him.
Awesome, okay, because that really wouldn't affect Silver Surfer much at all. He's essentially, like, immune to damage.
Fair enough. After that, he would probably hold an action, wait to see what you do.
I mean, seeing as my manipulation of matter doesn't seem to be phasing very much, maybe we're going to try just a little bit of a physical attack and just run into you with the board at hyperspeed or something like that and see how you fare with the blast of just physical energy.
He'd probably slow down the time to just step aside and give the board a bit of a push with his chronokinesis. And then I think he'd end up... He's got an ability where he can summon a dude called the In-Betweener, who's just this super OP dude. So I feel like then we got a nice 2v1 where the in-betweener's going up and punching some people, and Adam Warlock is going to be shooting fire and quantum blasts. He's kind of fucking around as he's flying.
I mean, I don't think fire is going to be quite enough to...
No, I don't think so either, but
at this point.
It'd be more
the
of
blasts don't seem to be doing much. I don't know much about this in-betweener, it seems like, though.
He's a super intelligent dude with incalculable strength. The timer went off.
Yeah, I know. I heard it.
All right. I assume we each vote for each other.
For ourselves, yeah.
Yeah.
This is difficult because you were both very neutral on this one. I'm leaning towards giving Eric the W, just because he kind of said offense, really good defense, and you're like, okay, how about he's gonna try this one? And then he offered counter defense, so I think Eric just offered more in the terms of actual doing stuff against him. You more said he's gonna try this, and then Eric said this is how he's gonna counter it. So it was very neutral, but I think Eric gave a little bit more as to why Adam Warlock would have the upper hand.
Alright.
Cool. So then we take it down to the first loser bracket, which is going to be, Black Bolt against the Silver Surfer.
Oh, no.
Okay.
So we can start this whenever you're ready. 3, 2, 1. I mean, Black Bolt would probably start by shouting. Just he would watch the last fight and then just shout, kind of in a general area, destroying a good intense chunk of the ground, planet, like building area outward.
Where are we fighting exactly?
An arena,
Pokemon style.
Yeah, but like on which, like on Earth?
Yeah.
I assume so.
Would Black Bolt just be willing to destroy parts of Earth?
A good chunk of it.
There's a force field around the arena. It's totally contained.
So,
Well,
like, he
I
would
mean,
tear
I'm
out the
sure-
ground, but
I think seeing as Silver Surfer has also seen Black Bolt's vocal ability, and again, same universe, would kind of have an idea about it.
Yeah.
As soon as you see this mouth start to move, he'd probably just, zip around behind where Black Bolt is speaking to, because, he's faster than that. Faster than speed of light is definitely faster than speed of sound. He also, we know that he can manipulate matter. Black Bolt's ability depends on electrons to go. So, I mean, if he was just to, stop that from happening due to manipulating the electrons, even just away from Black Bolt, or, not letting him have them, maybe transform the electrons into other types of matter so he just doesn't have anything to use. It seems like your powers are kind of just gone
yep.
now.
Yep.
I feel like Silver Surfer isn't a dick now that Black Bolt's powerless, that he's gonna finish him off. So he'd probably just be on his board, okay, do you surrender now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not much there.
That's fair.
So the Silver Surfer moves on. I'm not good at picking overpowered people, apparently. I have one guy that I think will do decent. The other two are just powerful. All right, so then we can move on to the first round of the second round, if that made sense, which is going to be... You want to do the first loser bracket first?
Oh, yeah,
I was going to do this, have them fall, and then go these two up to there.
I don't know, just do how you did it last time.
Okay. We got Aurelian Sol versus Red Death.
Okay,
You gentlemen ready?
certainly.
3, 2, 1, wait, go.
Alright, how high can Red Death jump?
He could probably jump out of atmosphere.
Okay, cool, so I'll just fly over the atmosphere. Maybe, obviously, you're going to take out the nearest star to take out any life-sustaining energy that would be used there. And start just getting distance between Red Death and Aurelian Sol, because he saw that last match and knows that all of Red Death's abilities that he used in that match, at least, were all physical and needed to be near them. So distance is definitely Sol's friend at this point, so he's just going to start going away straight
how
up.
I would disagree with the distance argument. How fast is your Mr. Sir?
He travels the universe like it's between Toronto and Guelph, so he can go pretty damn fast when he wants to.
Okay, well, one of the things that the Red Death Batman would capitalize on is both the Speed Force and his brain, because he's not going to be just running trying to keep up with this guy. He's going to be using his interdimensional traveling abilities with access to the Speed Force, jumping ahead of him. He's not even going to allow him to get out of atmosphere. He's going to keep him in that arena, keep him on the ground, keep it coming, keep it going,
Hot.
and it's going to be hot and heavy.
Okay, and how exactly is the Speed Force sustaining him without solar energy? Because at this point, we're at literally 0 Fahrenheit temperature. There's or not Fahrenheit, sorry, Kelvin temperature, because there's literally no solar
Because he
energy
didn't
to
allow
sustain
him
it.
to get to the
No,
star.
no matter is moving at this point. Everything is completely still. Like, even particles have stopped vibrating because there's no energy whatsoever. I don't even know how you're moving. You shouldn't be.
Because you didn't get out of the arena, because he beat you to escape.
Doesn't matter. I don't need to leave the arena to take out the star.
Every single photo I have seen and research I have done on this character has shown him holding the stars, forging them, creating them, and destroying them. I don't think he
doesn't
could
have
just
to
be
hold
like,
them.
okay, yeah, boom,
Just
that's
because,
gone, that's
again,
gone.
you can't base all of your argument off of exactly like it is in Summoner's Rift, because that is a very, very depowered version of him and not the one I was going for. This is him at his prime when he's just traveling the universe completely untethered from any magical barriers or harnesses that are keeping his power tone down. He does not need to be beside the star. I'm not like across the universe, but like between the even near the atmosphere in the air above the Earth to the one above Earth would be close enough for him to just blink out of existence.
Okay, I'm gonna also use the classic greatest art argument, that is, because Batman. So he already saw this guy take away a star and totally just null Supergirl's powers, so he's not going to let that happen. He's going to use his speed, he's going to use his intellect, he's going to use the infinite mass punch, and he's going to knock this guy down before he even has a chance to capitalize on seemingly his only strength that has been used so far.
Okay, so like again, how exactly are you even alive without a sun?
Timer's up.
Alright.
All right. I have to go with Red Death on that one. I think he's just too fast to be able to, like, you still need to take time to do something. Like, you can't instantaneously destroy a star. Like you said earlier, it takes you time to create and destroy. I think he's just fast enough to get there first. So for that one, I'm going to go with Red Death moving on to the winner's final, and Aurelian Sol moving on to the semifinals of the loser.
Okay.
The next one is going to be an interesting one. We have Goku versus Adam Warlock.
It's not going to be that interesting.
All right, I'm going to start the timer in 3, 2, 1. Well, Adam Warlock would not have seen much from Goku, other than the fact that he's pretty bloody fast.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he'd probably...
Keep in mind, Goku hasn't used any of his
That's
multipliers. Okay.
why I'm saying that. He's not seen much. So, I mean, he'd probably start off by, like, shooting a little blast at him, seeing if he could poke the bear a little quantum
Goku
magic.
loves that. He likes to dick
Little
around,
tickle.
test each other's
Yeah, you know, just give a
powers.
little testaroo.
Okay. Is that, that's what he's going to do?
He's going to open up with a little quantum magic to the face.
Okay, so then Goku's gonna stick to what seemingly worked for him last time. He's gonna use his super speed, his super strength, his instant transmission.
It really sucks that his super speed doesn't matter with chronokinesis. You can be running as fast as you want, and he can just be kind of like, oh, you're going like a snail. And
what about the instant transmission?
That
the fact
is-
that he is just gone and then he's there. He's not moving through space. He's moving from point A to point B, teleporting.
Okay. I mean, he can still... It still takes a point, like, nothing is instantaneous. There's still milliseconds, nanoseconds for him to teleport. Like, you're gone and then you're there. There's...
Okay, so what is he gonna do with this chronokinesis?
He's just gonna fuck around with time. So
Is he gonna push him away?
The
pull him
chronokinesis
towards?
is just... He's controlling the time. He's just... You're gonna teleport to a spot, and as soon as you're there, time's gonna slow. It's the defensive, as soon as you move, he's gonna fuck around with the time so you're not at your peak strength.
Okay, so now at my peak strength, let's throw a little multiplier in. So we're gonna
Sounds
go
fine.
classic Super Saiyan, which is
Okay.
50 times base form.
Right.
So if
I can do the math.
you could do
I
the
don't.
math.
I don't need the exact number, but
Okay.
I know it's big.
So it's 50 times 3 million. Anyways, so he's 50 times faster than he was, already at superhuman speed and
Mhm.
instant transmission, and he's going to counter with these beams, like you said, and he's going to throw what's called a Destructo Disc at him. How's Adam Warlock going to react?
just gonna fuck around with the energy involved with his energy manipulation and matter manipulation to kind of just dissipate it.
Dissipate it? Okay. So he is going to go back to physicality. So he's going to counter whatever this matter manipulation is through his super speed. And
Super speed doesn't matter when you can manipulate time.
Okay. So when you're reacting at 50 times, like how slow? Like give me an example of how this.
Well, it would depend on whatever. If he's running at him at
like
let's say,
like an example that he's used his powers as to how powerful this manipulation is.
he stopped Thanos from using the time stone,
Okay.
so he can like fight that level of time fuckery.
Okay.
He's never used it, from my knowledge, in the comics to stop someone from running full speed. But if you think about it, if you're traveling at 1,000,000 miles per hour at me, and he just slows down time, so your 1,000,000 miles per hour takes a lot longer than an hour.
That felt really short.
I know. I had a lot more to say.
Me too.
All right, that was a short 3 minutes. Clayton.
I have to give that one to Warlock.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you.
I didn't get enough points in.
So.
Yeah, as far from what I picked up on that is every single time Goku tried to move, he was fast, but Adam Warlock didn't care because he slowed down time, and then whenever every attack thrown at him was just kind of batted away relatively easily. So without even going off the offensive, like to see what would have happened next, it just seemed like Adam Warlock had it under wraps there.
So then we move on to the first round of the loser bracket, and that is going to be Darth Nihilus against Blood Wraith. So, Clayton, whenever you're ready.
Sure, let's do it.
3, 2, 1. Straight off the bat, Blood Wraith is gonna know that whatever thing Darth Nihilus was using to clearly drain the life from Black Bolt isn't going to affect him.
Right, he can't die.
Yeah, so I mean,
that's fine. It's still passively happening. It's
Yeah.
not affecting you. It doesn't really matter. I'll still be getting stronger. You're just not getting weaker.
yeah,
That's the
sort
only
of thing.
difference.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably gonna start a run at you with his sword and take a swing with his sword.
Sounds good. Let's use our. I'll humor this. Let's just pull up the lightsaber and use a complete Sith mastery of fighting forms to battle here and see how that goes.
So, the fact that the Star Wars universe does have metals that lightsabers can't cut through,
Yeah, I'll let you have it. I'll let you say that the blade can stop lightsabers. Sure.
I believe.
We're dueling. We're dueling way harder than Anakin and Obi-Wan at this point, probably.
Probably, and no one has the higher ground yet, so this is gonna get awkward. The sword has some sort of sentience, so it's going to be surviving. I'm not gonna give it like a level of intelligence where it can fight for itself, but it's going to be assisting Blood Wraith to not get cut, if that makes sense.
Sure. So at this point, we're fighting away, and Darth Nihilus has realized, hey, maybe I can't just immediately kill him with a lightsaber. Let's start activating force powers and see how it deals with that. Let's just start with a heavy force push and see how that phases Mr. Blood Wraith.
I'm gonna assume he gets pushed backwards.
All right. What are you doing?
He's gonna run back up and try and cut you again.
Okay. So let's activate a force scream and see if that does a bit more damage. It's just essentially sonic damage by the force.
Like the Nazgul?
Like he screams like the Nazgul, except it's imagine like just a sonic ray, not like nearly as powerful as Black Bolt, but similar idea.
So he's gonna get his sword in the way of most of it and deflect the majority of the blast. I imagine his ears are probably bleeding a bit, but I feel like it wouldn't
Fair enough.
murder his
He's
head.
He's uncomfortable, but not like worried.
Yeah, so if you ever picture getting a gunshot shot beside your ear like that, like there's a slight ringing.
It's relative inconvenience, but not much more.
Yeah. So
I gotcha.
guess what
So-
Blood Wraith is gonna try and do after that? He's gonna
What's
swing
that?
his sword.
Fair enough. Pushing him back again just to give himself a little bit of time, and maybe use force healing if he's at all injured. Probably not, because I think his training's well enough to take on this. But let's activate Dark Rage, just increasing my strength, speed, and stamina by a bunch, and go back to the fighting and see exactly how this is working out.
So he's gonna try and swing his sword again.
Okay.
But this time, in a different way.
I think Dark Nihilus may move to block in a slightly different way as well.
Time's up. Too bad. He didn't get to block. I'm just...
I don't know. Eric had some pretty good points.
Did you guys hear about that time I said he was gonna swing his sword?
Okay,
So,
Clayton.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... I respect that, just like they keep going at it. Like, you just did not quit. You're just like, fucking, you're gonna swing that sword all day.
His ears are bleeding, but
Boys,
he's gonna swing that sword.
So, next we have Red Lantern Supergirl versus the Silver Surfer.
Interesting.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Let me get my notes out.
3, 2,
Yeah, you're good.
1. Go.
How fast is a Kryptonian?
Pretty well comparable to that of a speedster running.
Okay, so we can probably go to about the same speed. Like, Silver Surfer can jump through time by traveling in hyperspace on his board. So can the Flash. We're probably at relatively equal speeds for across the universe at this point. Can we agree on that?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. As for physical strength, I don't think Silver Surfer is stronger than Supergirl, especially not if she's near a star and with the Red Lantern ring. But
Okay.
he's definitely invulnerable enough to take punches and not die, or even be overly injured due to his literal invulnerability.
Yeah, for
So these guys are probably going to be flying back and forth at a speed that literally none of the judges can see, but we're just assuming they're still in the ring. Just
The
throwing
judges
punches
are
at each other,
watchers.
and neither of them are really being affected.
Clayton, he said the judges are watchers.
Fair enough. So I don't know. At this point, I think we're both relatively like just taking shots and being relatively unfazed.
What motivates
Maybe
the Silver
Supergirl's stamina starting to
Surfer?
run out a little bit, but like not enough to like tire her down or anything like that.
Yeah, for sure. What motivates the Silver Surfer? Is he a good guy, a bad guy? What is his goals? Neutral?
He's he's neutral, but he's not like a dick. Like he wouldn't go out of his way to squash a human because they're there and he's sadistic. But like if it got in his way, he'd be like, all right, goodbye.
Okay. So now Supergirl, she's just going to take this as a challenge because one of the key differences between Supergirl and Superman is the morality and the willingness to do what needs to be done. So she's going to take this opportunity as a fighter in the tournament to utilize all her powers. Yes, he's invulnerable. You've stated that. It's been seen before in the tournament. That's to say that she's trying to kill him. So what she's going to do is instead of utilizing her, like, trying to murder blows, she's going to try to just knock him down. She's going to try to tire him out. She's going to use her heat vision. She's going to test out all the waters. Let's say he could defend all that. She's just going to use her frost breath and freeze him till the end of the round.
Nah, that's not gonna work. He can manipulate matter.
Okay.
He would just warm up the air before it could touch him. The freeze breath would turn to just normal breath.
It's like a slight mist.
Okay.
And it may be a miss, but yeah. At this point, none of her powers, due to his matter manipulation, are going to be able to do much other than like the fact that she's super durable and super strong and super fast, which is just going to match his. At this point, yeah, she might be trying to kill him. He's probably at this point trying to kill her too. Like I said, she's in his way and she seems to be a threat. He's not going to go out of his way to try and save her life if she's threatening him. So they're both going to be at the same level of I'm going to kill you. I just think at the end of the day, we both know Kryptonians do have a limit. We saw that with Superman and Supergirl both died.
Timer.
So, fuck.
I mean, you can finish that thought, I guess.
Oh, like Superman and Supergirl both died. Superman specifically because he was winded. He just spent all his energy. Silver Surfer doesn't have a limited energy. He can go forever. He's not powered by
Unless
anything.
Galactus
He
takes
is-
away his power, which he has before.
Well, yeah, but Galactus isn't in this.
All right. I think I gotta go Silver Surfer on that one. I think it would just be a better better fighter and ability to move on and just do things, if you know what I mean. The next match up's going to be fun. So, now, do we want to go with the 2 loser brackets semifinals to get to the finals and the winners?
Sure.
Alright. So, Clayton, you have the matchup of Aurelion Sol against Darth Nihilus. Who would you like to progress onward?
Can you send me a quick list of the board going down, like, further on?
So, all we have left is Red Death Warlock in the winner bracket finals, Aurelion Sol, Darth Nihilus, and then Goku Silver Surfer in the loser bracket semis.
So, if Aurelion Sol whoever wins the match between my 2 guys goes on, who would he face next?
The winner of Goku and the Silver Surfer.
For fuck's sake, how does that what happen to me? Okay, so let's say it's Goku, and then if they hypothetically win against the next match, who is up after that?
They fight the winner of Red Death Warlock.
Okay.
In the finals.
In the finals.
All forward. I think he's just a little bit more powerful than Nihilus when it comes to this guys.
Cool. Darth Nihilus is eliminated. He's now getting popcorn. So, we have Goku.
Are you guys cutting out? Oh, okay, never mind.
No, we've got Goku and the Silver
Yes,
Surfer.
you are cutting out.
Alright, how about right now?
How about now?
That's a good question.
Pause it for a minute.
Stop talking then. And I'm starting the timer now.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna take this one to start. So Goku, as a Saiyan, has this special ability where if he loses a fight, when he heals, he's back to normal plus however much he got damaged. So he gets a huge power upgrade after losing a fight to counteract and have a rematch afterwards. I'd like to note that he lost his fight to Adam Warlock, who beat the Silver Surfer. So now he's going to be as strong comparably to the guy that already beat the Silver Surfer. So based off what he's seen, heard so far, the Silver Surfer has cosmic ability. Would you say he is a god? Or a mortal with god power?
He's as close to a god as you can get without creating the universe.
Okay.
I mean, like, he can create and manipulate time and matter, not to the extent time works with Adam Warlock.
Okay.
If he was a complete dick, he could technically just take apart the world, I guess, manipulating matter. Not at once, but, like, slowly take it apart, like Minecraft style. Also, I do want to point out quickly that Adam Warlock beat Silver Surfer not physically, through physicality or anything like that, but by mostly just outsmarting him with power versus power. And that chrono keeping ability and that manipulating energy and matter ability that Warlock used to win is not something Goku possesses. So that advantage that you thought you had there isn't actually a thing. When it comes to physical prowess, you're probably stronger. I mean, I don't know how you beat hyperspace. Like, that seems like about as fast as you can go. It's the same as essentially teleporting because you can't. Like, it's faster than the speed of light, so I'm gonna say comparable speed around the same.
So what Goku's gonna do is he's gonna use one of his
vulnerable to physical attacks.
I'll talk at some point. So what Goku's gonna do is he's gonna use another one of his classic multipliers called Super Saiyan God. So that is the complete mastery of God level Ki, which is the energy force in the Dragon Ball universe. He's an apprentice of one of the top 5 strongest people in the whole universe. And he's
So
gonna.
what does it do?
Pardon me.
Yes.
What does it do though?
It basically
Saying-
heightens his
saying powerful
powers and
universe
gives
doesn't
them.
mean much. Powerful in our universe is like nothing compared to these guys. So,
He was explaining it.
sorry, you cut out then.
So basically, it heightens his already existing level powers as well as gives him a non-mortal level of ki, which pretty well makes him totally invincible to people who already haven't accessed this god level ki. So basically, he's going to be faster, he's going to be stronger, and by faster and stronger, I do mean the Silver Surfer level speeds, because he is accessing the power and essence of the strength of this universe.
Oh, we really didn't get to argue much at all there.
Um,
No, I'm gonna lose because I didn't get to counter that at all.
And I think I'm going to give it to Goku half for that. Half I think he is fast enough, and the biggest reason is so you don't have to fight yourself in the finals. At least we can have something better for our fans.
I mean, I guess, but alright, fine.
So, we have Red Death Warlock and Aurelion Sol Goku. Who should we do first?
I mean, the first
You
one,
go
I
first.
guess.
Alright. Red Death.
Do you guys want to take a quick breather, a little water break?
Quick, I have to pee.
Okay.
Alright, I'm
Sure.
going to pause the recording. Welcome back after our short, literal, millisecond intermission that you guys didn't even notice. We had a nice pee, a bottle of water. It was good time. I think we're ready for Red Death v. Adam Warlock.
Okay.
Andrew, you ready?
I am ready.
So, Adam Warlock has a small amount of telepathy and
Okay.
mind-reading abilities. So, after watching Red Death zip around...
Do you think he could keep up with the speed
Yes.
of a Speed
Yes.
Force user's mind?
Yes.
Okay.
He would go in and he would just snoop around a bit, get a little insight into your brain and the way you think. He doesn't have the fucking Professor X abilities where he can just freeze you, but he's gonna just worm himself in there and get a bit of a read.
See, now I would argue, well, Adam Warlock is taking this time to get a read on Red Death. Bruce Wayne's mind has already processed this
Probably.
and is going to be already attacking while you're trying to figure out what to do.
So you're gonna come zooming in and he's gonna just slow down time
Mm-hmm.
and kind of just step sideways.
So now my fun guy has this little ability that kind of manipulates time.
Ooh.
So this whole slows down time, whatever, just totally is thrown out the window at this point because if time starts to slow down, he's just going to travel through
Just
it.
gonna travel through it.
Mhm.
Well, that's fair. I can't see how slowing it down would fuck with it. He can also time travel, which will probably come in handy so I feel like he would time travel to back in time to before you started moving, and then you could travel, and I feel like we're just fucking with time.
Well, I would agree. I would agree with that, but I would also state that I could fuck with time better.
Yeah, you think? You think you could fuck with better
because
than a
time
being-
travel is time travel, but time travel as a speedster while also hyper processing everything that's happening is going to
Right.
give him a little bit of an advantage. I
Interesting.
also want to state that again, world's greatest detective, because I'm Batman. He's seen
Fair enough.
him fight countless times.
Yep.
He knows all the ins and outs, and he's just going to be able to move past it quicker, faster, and negate pretty well the only strength that has gotten him this far, the time manipulation.
So, you're gonna come zooming at me after we jump around each other. Warlock's gonna notice that his chronokinesis isn't working at its strength, so he's gonna do a quick reaction and hop
See,
himself
I
into
would
a
disagree.
cocoon.
Based off everything that I've seen him do so far, he's just going to try to do it more and harder, which isn't going to work.
This time he's gonna react. He's gonna hop himself into a little protection cocoon to buy himself some time.
Okay.
He's gonna then
How's he
counter
going to
the.
react with a infinite mass punch coming at him at light speed in a cocoon?
He's gonna just chill in the cocoon.
I don't think there's going to be a cocoon.
Well, the cocoon could break.
Yeah.
I don't
along
think.
with him in it.
I don't
It's
think
a
so.
matter-destroying punch,
Yeah, but he has matter manipulation.
but he's in a cocoon.
Yeah. Fuck! No! I didn't get my good point off! He was gonna yell Martha! Damn it! Clayton? Oh, I fucked up.
I don't really know. Give me a minute. Like, neither of you really hit each other.
No, there was a lot of
Yeah.
dancing around.
I
think I hit him a couple
no,
times.
No one has definitively
definitely
landed
broke
a
the
shot,
cocoon.
and no one has
Pissed off his
definitively
bloody
done
cocoon.
anything yet. I don't really know.
I mean, I infinite mass punched him in a cocoon, just gonna say.
Yeah, but he wasn't finished his point about the matter manipulations. I don't know where he was going with that. Like, just give me a minute. Just give me a minute.
I'm voting myself.
I'm voting myself.
Okay. I'm gonna give it to Red Death I don't know if he actually would have won if there'd been another minute in there, but just with the last words that were being said, he just had like the last shot in, and even though I think Adam Warlock would have and could have countered it, he just didn't get to because we ran out of time.
Yep.
So I have to give it to Red Death.
Fair, very fair.
I don't know if that had been a 5-minute fight instead of a 3-minute fight. Like I really don't know what would have happened. It was wild, and literally at this point I was like in the middle. Like I just don't know.
No, that's fair. So now we have Aurelian Sol and Goku. And the winner of that is going to take on Adam Warlock. I fucked up the bracket. Warlock needs to lose twice, so he's got to enter the loser bracket now. So Aurelian Sol Goku fighting Warlock. Winner of that will fight Red Death.
Wait, fighting
Adam Warlock, because you need to lose twice to be kicked out. Black Bolt lost twice, there and there. Blood Wraith lost twice, there and there. Darth Nihilus lost twice, there.
Okay.
So he needs to lose a second time to get kicked out. So if either of these guys lose, it'll be their second loss. They're out. They take on Warlock. Whoever loses that, their second loss take on Red Death. So I screwed up, but I think I fixed it. I'm not cheating.
Are you sure you fixed it?
I think so.
Going forward?
Going forward.
Okay.
All right. Aurelian Sol and Goku. 3, 2, go.
Okay, so Aurelian Sol's greatest strength so far has been, I'm going to go into space, or I'm just going to use my powers, take away the star, take away life. And that's also been his downfall previously. And Goku is a master martial artist. He is smart in terms of combat, like genius level in terms of combat. And he's just going to do exactly what Red Death did to beat you before. He's going to attack you, he's going to hit you hard before you have any chance to even use that power that was kind of your winning attribute the first round.
I'm going to stop you right there, and no, he's not. Everything I've read about Goku so far indicates and actually emphasizes the fact that he's a cocky fighter and doesn't go full out off the beginning. He always, every single time, waits till his enemy does something and goes up progressively instead of just going from 0 to 100 at the beginning. And
I would agree up until the point where Aurelian Sol took away life.
He literally hates mortal sentience. The first thing he's going to do after watching this guy do what he's done is create a black hole singularity beside him, which is going to pull him into the, like, so nothing escapes a black hole. That's physics. That's solid. That's science. He's going to get that black hole and start pulling him in.
He could teleport out of there.
Slow down. He's going to be and constantly pull towards this black hole.
He's going to keep on teleporting away.
Okay, so he's just going to keep teleporting away, going back there, teleport away, go back there, teleport away, back there. You can't do anything yet. You're completely immobilized to the point where if you don't continuously teleport, you're going to fall into this black hole. While you're fighting yourself to literally not become nothing, I'm just going to create a sun instead of taking away one in the area we're at. And I don't think... Nothing I've read to this point has indicated that being in the middle of a star is something Goku's going to survive.
See, now this is all based off the fact of you assuming that Goku's going to be testing the waters as a cocky fighter, and he's gonna allow him to create this black hole.
That's exactly what he does. I know for a fact from reading this stuff that every single time his weaknesses stated over and over again, or he's too calm, he's too careless, he's too cocky in fights.
Yeah, when he's first starting a fight, but the thing is with Goku, he witnessed this guy just single-handedly take out the Earth star. That's like a cataclysmic event, and one thing that Goku does not stand for is just mass genocide. So what he's going to do, he's going to go right off the bat, he's going to go full power, Super Saiyan God, he's going to attack this guy before he has the chance to harm a single person on Earth. Because yes, Goku is a cocky fighter, but that's when he's trying to get a feel for his opponent. He's already had so much time to witness this guy in action that he's not going to just allow him to do a black holes, take out the sun, because Goku is pure-hearted, he is a fighter for good, enemy to you, because of the actions that you've taken before.
That is the timer. Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't know. Oh, man.
This is hard, because I think that was good.
That was a well argued. Oh, boy. Oh,
jeez, Rick.
Oh, jeez, Rick. I think, out of what was said, you had yourself teleporting, theoretically. I I think
I think it played out two ways. Either he did his stuff
Or
first, or I did my stuff
it's,
first.
It's whoever would have reacted first, which is really hard to say. I think I'm gonna give this one to Aurelian Sol.
Okay.
Then we all at least have one fighter left in the race, and it's a little bit. So Red Death in the finals, Warlock Aurelian Sol to get to the finals. Clayton, are you ready?
Almost.
Almost.
Okay, I am ready.
3, 2, 1. So,
Create a star. Just putting a star on top of you. He's seen this guy go. He knows how powerful it is.
all right, he's
And
gonna.
I don't. He doesn't know whether or not he needs a star to live. He's not gonna risk it. He's gonna put the full force of everything that is inside the middle of a burning brand new star onto that gentleman and see how he reacts.
So, he's just gonna dismantle it.
Okay. You create a black hole singularity. You can't dismantle that. It's antimatter. You don't create. You don't manipulate antimatter.
We don't even know what antimatter is.
Sure, you're gonna do that. He's gonna kind of just move away from it. He's not a human. He doesn't. He can transcend space. The small pull of a black hole probably won't affect him too much. It'll still be there, and I think we'll just be fighting with a black hole next to it, and that'll be.
I don't know, man. A black hole is pretty much the penultimate for destruction. It doesn't really it's so strong that nothing escapes it, including like no form of matter or energy can escape a black hole.
So then why can't you escape?
I don't know if you can.
Why aren't you pulled into it then?
Because I am a cosmic being. I created. I'm its master.
Adam Warlock is also a cosmic being.
Can you create the black hole? Are you its master?
Not that black. He creates a second black hole.
Oh shit! Well, now we're in trouble. There's 2 black holes.
2 black holes.
All right, I'm gonna do a fucking star stream at you and throw just a bolt of energy towards you.
Okay, he's gonna reflect it back at you with some energy manipulation.
All right, I'll just settle it down and put it into non-existence then.
Cool. What Adam Warlock is gonna... Do you have a soul? Would you think Aurelian Sol has a soul?
I mean, he's one letter off in the last name.
True.
I mean, I don't know. He has a soul just as much as like the creator of the universe would, I guess. I don't know.
Adam Warlock is gonna then throw out a few illusions to fuck with Aurelian Sol and just kind of use double team essentially. He's gonna flash out multiple Adam Warlocks and scatter himself to wait for Aurelian Sol to react.
I think he's just gonna not be phased and start flying upwards to get a little bit of a bird's eye view of this.
Okay, all of the constructs fly with him.
All right, let's travel to the other side of the universe.
All right, sounds good. Let's do that.
Let's travel back.
Okay.
So at this point, you're just following me around, not really doing anything.
So
what are you doing? You've nullified every attack you've thrown at me, but like you haven't really been able to. At this point, Aurelian Sol's like bored. He's going for a coffee break because he's like he's boring. He's not doing anything.
So
I don't know what to do here. Like
what he's oh fuck. All right, that's me. Andrew?
I want to hear both your thoughts on it first.
Both our thoughts, like why?
On how it went.
Okay.
Oh, we can't do that.
Well, I mean, this is the finals. We might as
That
well.
defeats the point.
I guess that's fair.
Okay. It was the same thing with
The Silver Surfer Adam Warlock fight. In terms of, like, a thing was said, a defense was countered. However, I feel like it went the opposite way of the Adam Warlock Silver Surfer fight, where it was Clayton had a response based off of everything you said. And has Adam Warlock ever created a black hole before?
I don't know. He can manipulate matter
Okay.
and he can create energy constructs. I kind of just assumed he would be able to.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to lean towards Aurelian Sol.
Aurelian Sol in the finals. We have a rematch.
We have a loser
We have a rematch.
and a loser.
It's kind of ironic how Aurelian Sol's like so strong in real life, and then in the actual game he's not that good.
No, he really isn't that good in the game. Well, here we go. We have the first round of the finals playing out. 3,
Alright.
2, 1.
So
Okay,
after
Batman,
seeing exactly
Flash,
how he lost
Speed
last time,
Force,
Aurelian
World's
Sol's not
Greatest
gonna bother
Detective.
the star in the sky. He's just gonna create a black hole because that seems to have been working, and see how Red Death responds to being sucked into a black hole.
See, now here's the whole thing. You have to physically do that. And it takes time for him to do this. This isn't a master of the Speed Force or the world's greatest detective. And not only is he the world's greatest detective and smartest mind and like a master in all forms of martial arts, it's not like he hasn't just seen this guy fight. He's fought
Right.
against him and won before. So he's just going to use similar tactics because at the end of the day, Aurelian Sol hasn't gotten stronger. And by him not getting stronger and staying the same, he's just going to lose the exact same way because there's no situation. There's no situation in which your
How exactly are
fighter.
you stopping me from creating a black hole? You can't close it. You
No,
can't-
but
you
I'm gonna
can't-
beat
and,
you before you even create
it might
it.
take time, but you can hit me all you want. He doesn't actually really care. Like you can knock him around, but he's not exactly taking damage. Like he's still creating this black hole while you're doing that. Every single like millisecond or in millisecond or nanosecond that you're moving in your Speed Force EV way, you're still this black hole's getting bigger and stronger, and you're getting slower because you're being sucked towards it.
That's
You
saying
can-
that's saying that he first has to create it though. He can't just instantaneously create something.
I mean, yeah, he can. It's not big on instant, but on an instant it's there, and it's just getting bigger as time goes on.
But see,
He
Red
creates
Death
it with
is
his mind, with
faster
his-
is faster than thought. He's
Doesn't
beaten
matter.
you because he knows how to beat you already.
But how am I beaten? What have you actually done to beat me? Have you hit me? Have you punched me?
Yeah,
That's fine.
Infinite mass punch, motherfucker. I could travel
That-
through dimensions.
that's
I could
fine.
travel to a
I-
dimension that doesn't have a black hole. That's even saying that there is one to begin with.
There is a black hole, and you can travel away from it all you want. That's fine. Aurelian Sol's sitting in his chair drinking coffee, waiting for you to come back.
No, he's not.
Because what
He's
are you gonna
gone
do when
because
you're here?
at the end of the day, he's matter, and the infinite mass punch gets rid of matter.
He's not matter. He's cosmic energy. The Aurelian Soul isn't like a physical being. He is a manifestation of conscious energy that is part of the universe. He
Okay,
essentially
so
is
this
the
I'm going to
universe's
use the exact
veins.
same argument as to your cosmic energy. Red Death is Speed Force energy. That's a different dimension. That doesn't play to the same rules as you.
Okay, but fair enough. Fair enough. But we both know that the Flash is not invincible. Neither is Batman. And whether or not this black hole is hurting you, I can create the star that is going to. You aren't invincible. You can travel away. You can run away. But at the end of the day, you can't beat me with physical punches, no matter how much infinite mass you have. Last time you beat me because you were faster to the punch. That's fair. I had time to think about it. Aurelian Sol's figured it out. You can't beat him. And you can evade him, you can run away. But at the end of the day, this star that he's creating, the black hole he's creating, you can't run forever, or you're just not going to be in the arena.
It takes time to create a black hole.
I think I want to give this one to Red Death purely due to the fact that Flash is one of the strongest characters and Batman is one of the smartest characters. I think the combination is just too overpowered in this overpowered thing. I think he's if he can run faster than any type of time to react, Aurelian Sol still needs to make the conscious decision to do something. He doesn't have Goku's Ultra Instinct where his body reacts faster than thought. Did research. I think for that reason, Red Death will take it.
I don't understand your logic, but that's fine. You can. It's your decision, so.
I just think he's faster than a reaction. Let's say you can do something instantaneous. You still need to make the decision to do that. And I think
And what's stopping me from making the decision exactly?
the fact that Red Death can make the decision to attack you faster and then get there faster. I just think he's too fast, and the Speed Force brain just can think and decide quicker than others, and I just think that purely on Speed Force bullshit alone would win.
Okay. The argument's over. I can't put out the points to counter you because otherwise it's cheating. So
I'm salty
it
too.
is what it is.
He beat my guy, so like I'm pretty salty. And we have Red Death. So I lost all of my characters first, so I think that means I'm the loser. So Clayton, you stick to being just Clayton. Andrew, what would you like to be called?
I would like to be called Lord Commander of the Pod.
Lord Commander of the Pod, and I will be called
I gotta think. I really wanted Clayton to come third because I had a good one for
Clayton.
Yeah. Can we get back to you on the next pod, or
Sure.
it just have to be decided now?
Nope, that's fine.
Okay, I'll craft something.
Well, that has been the second Battle Royale. Next episode will be something on the lines of Stranger Things Season 2, Punisher Season 1, or Star Wars, depending on what we get
yeah.
to. We'll chat.
I think I want to see Star Wars one more time before
Yeah.
that review, so
Cool.
yeah.
Well, that is us. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sticking around. Make sure to tell people about us because we need to make Andrew's parents proud.
What was it, 40? Is 40 the
Yeah,
goal?
yeah.
40.
We're looking for 40 at least.
How many were we at on average, Eric?
10.
That's like a quarter of the way there. That's almost. That's a half. That's a pass of a halfway to the fail.
That was a lot of gibberish, but I understood what you meant.
You know what? 2.5 of you tell your friends.
Yeah. That's what we need. All right. Thank you for listening, everyone. Lower your expectations. Bye.
See ya.
You don't want to say goodbye to our loyal listeners?
Fuck.
Thanks for listening. I panicked.